Maame fa na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
Welcome to PENDREAM TV, where truth meets bold commentary. Today we bring you another fierce and tension rising in the political arena. And what is it about? I would like you to join me listening to what it is and dive into it. Please do leave your comments at the comment section. Share, like, and also subscribe for more videos. Thank you, and stay tuned as we bring you further breakdown on today's topic. Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Still good morning, Africa. Live here on Pan-African television. Let me now engage our Comrade Pratt on this particular issue.
Well, the police are carrying out two sets of investigations.
Yes.
There's one investigation is being carried out into all these threats of death and so on. That's one investigation. It is for that investigation that two persons have been arrested. There's a third investigation into the possession of dangerous weapons, high-grade weapons. And it's for that investigation that another person linked directly with the New Patriotic Party's communications has been arrested.
Kwesi, yeah.
Arrested. Now, I saw the videos. I saw some of the videos, and I was completely horrified. I saw the video in which a woman actually says that we will kill President Mahama. We will put his body in a cocoa sack and throw it away. And thereafter, we will behead Lordina Mahama. I'm wondering, what can justify this?
I believe she's a lunatic.
What can justify this? And to have the courage to video yourself saying this and to post it is unimaginable. If she was saying it in a corner without cameras and so on, maybe it's still lunatic. But the extent of the lunacy may be different. But this one,
limited.
she actually puts a camera on herself, recording herself saying, we're going to kill the president. And when we finish killing the president, his innocent wife, who is not a politician, will be beheaded. My goodness. What is this? And some people tolerate this. Yesterday I heard somebody, a very senior member of the New Patriotic Party, actually calling on the police to release them, to have mercy on them. What mercy? People who are ready to kill the president, behead his wife, mercy on them? I don't understand. Look, everywhere in this world, this will be a grave offense for which punishment will be exacted. Everywhere in the world.
To the full.
Everywhere in the world. Unbelievable. When does this degeneration begin? Now, the police is also saying that the weapons they have retrieved are many. And they're saying that they are very high-grade weapons, unlicensed. Where did the weapons come from? Why are people allegedly active in politics keeping these weapons, and for what? So I'd like to commend the Ghana Police Service. Sometimes it's difficult to find an opportunity to commend the Ghana Police Service. But this time, I think that they deserve tons of commendation for the two actions that they have taken. We need to have a certain level of safety in our country. And those who deliberately, are causing serious worries for all of us. At least need to be taught a few lessons in decency in public commentary. You understand? I'm lost. And you see, this thing is spreading. It is not just elements of the New Patriotic Party who are doing this against NDC and so on. Even inside the parties, the language which is being used. I mean, this morning, I'm reading this newspaper, The Hawk, and there's a report of an MPP activist actually referring to Kennedy Japan as a Frankenstein. Frankenstein! You know what a Frankenstein is? That's the ultimate monster.
Monster. It's a monster.
So, where is this language coming from? I mean, you may disagree with Kennedy Japan, you may disagree with his style, you may disagree with his language, you may disagree with his tempo and so on. But to call him a Frankenstein, my goodness, Frankenstein. So this is the language. And you see, the people who employ this language are people who are incapacitated. They cannot discuss issues like how to extend healthcare to all of our population. They sometimes do not have any ideas about how to stabilize the national economy and so on. So this is all they can do, referring to other people as Frankenstein and threatening to kill people and put their bodies in cocoa sacks and throw them away and so on. That's all they can contribute. You know, my brothers, yesterday, something struck me. You see, all kinds of people pop up here and there and declare their intentions to be president. You understand? What they're actually doing in effect is that they want to become leaders of the 32 million people in Ghana. So they want to lead Professor Akila Kwasoya. They want to be leaders of Atabrichum. They want to be leaders of Pamaboko. They want to be leaders of Asantehene. They want to lead these people. I mean, they want to be leaders of the Secretary General of the TUC. They want to lead them. So before you proclaim yourself as a person with a leadership ambition, look at the population you want to lead.
And the people.
Look at the population. I mean, one of them made some really horrible remarks about the helicopter crash. And I'm looking at it and saying, this man wants to be Akila Kwasoya's leader. This man wants to be Chachu Chikata's leader.
He wants to be my leader. He wants to be your leader.
As for me, don't argue. I'm taking myself out. But the man, he stood in the mirror, looked himself up, listened to his voice and his foolishness, and decided that he's qualified to lead Akila Kwasoya. Hey, what is this? And he's not even ashamed.
Yeah.
Listen, this country has been led by Prime Nkrumah before.
Yeah.
So when you come up and you say that you want to lead this country, you want to be president, you are saying that you want to step into the shoes of Kwame Nkrumah.
You want to be that league. The league of Kwame Nkrumah, can you imagine?
That's how you see yourself. There's something wrong. Alaji, there's something seriously wrong. How can these people look themselves in the mirror, weigh themselves, and say they want to be presidents? And they have nothing to offer. So they resort to such brazen insults, refer to each other as Frankenstein. Frankenstein! Hey, what is this? But that is where we've got into. And I think that sane people in our society need to put in some effort, you know, to set standards, proper standards of behavior in our society. Just look, where we are going is troubling. Somebody actually sits in her room and makes a video of himself or herself saying things that they know are not true. Very damaging things that they know are not true, and they put it out there. Something must be wrong with them. There must be a certain level of insanity. And then, my brother, the other thing that shocks me, I'm sure you have suffered it, I'm sure you've also suffered it. Somebody sits somewhere and impersonates you and opens a Facebook account in your name.
Sure, there are several.
Opens an X account in your name.
Yeah, the person actually verified it. The person actually verified it.
And they are spreading venom. They are spreading garbage. They are just destroying you. I mean, how does this happen? I insist, I seriously insist that the security services should establish a serious cyber security unit that goes after such people. And those people who are being impersonated on social media and so on should file complaints, which should be properly investigated, and the culprits should be arrested and dealt with according to law. I mean, stealing people's identity is one of the worst crimes you can commit, and they're stealing identities and misusing it and so on. And they're sitting down, they are not arrested, they do it with impunity. Something must happen.
Thank you very much.
Before you come, it's not only that. I'm sure you've read stories about what, in papers, about what you are alleged to have said, which never came out of your mouth.
It happens
every day.
It's all about it.
I said, I can't do a thing this way.
For some of us who do public commentary on a regular daily basis, we are suffering. Every now and then, I read things that I'm supposed to have said. That I never said.
Is it that the people who are reporting don't understand what I've said?
Some people say they are bloggers. I mean, they like to attract traffic to their pages and so on. And they completely distort what you say.
Sensational. Yeah.
You know, completely.
So all those people must come under the watch of the National Cyber Security Unit of the National Investigation Bureau. Yes. Yes.
But you see, I also believe that that lady in question, I have a certain conviction that there's certain lunacy there. You know,
in which case she's not responsible for her actions, and therefore what should happen is reference to the psychiatric consultation.
well, I think she's still culpable. You see, I had a late brother-in-law, Dr. Sami Alotin, who believed that, because he was a psychiatric doctor, everybody he sees, if he'll be gauging how much of it do you have, how much of it don't you have. And you know, when he sees something, he said, today I can see yours as Gampa. No, but on a serious note, I think this matter isn't something we should do with that. You see, the punishment that should be exacted should be such that it will leave no doubt in anybody's mind. There was somebody who did something similar as a media man. He went and used some very disparaging descriptions to the Omahini of Ugwa traditional area.
I've heard that.
Then after he had put it out there, went back quietly to go and beg and prostrate. Oh, after doing it publicly, you want to come quietly and beg? No. They're giving him a public punishment of a certain level of public disgrace, which he himself, and it to be, see, such things are lessons for people. Because if you come from there and you are subjected to that, then you know. You see. So for me, yes, I support this call for this police unit that will go into these things. And when they get hold of these people, exact appropriate punishment that will discourage anybody from imagining anything such foolish.
Thank you. I'll do some more messages. This one here says, okay, Julie Belinda Aubry says, freedom of speech turns to abuse of hate and insult. Enough is enough. Jail them to serve as a lesson to everyone. All right, thank you very much. This one here says that, good morning, bless, I'm enjoying the show. Right, thank you very much. Abbas says, good morning, bless, may this tragedy never happen to Ghana again. Yes, we hope so. Hello, Abu Hassan from Tamale. Good morning to you and your panelists. Kindly use your noble platform to find out from the EC why Tamale Metro 2024 elections officials are not paid yet. We have been neglected far too long. After waiting for 8 months, they still decided to pay every other official and leave us out. As there shall be a by-election in Tamale Central, we are resolved not to be part of it if we aren't paid now. Right? Thank you, Abu Hassan, for your message. Good morning to you and your panelists. Most of these journalists in Ghana are funeral announcers. Most of them attended 6 months journalism course, and just because of their profession as funeral announcers, that's how they would talk when they are on radio. James from Kumasi sent this one. Okay. Good morning to you and your panelists. Please kindly plead to your panelists to educate us well with the sense that freedom of speech doesn't include threatening of people's lives. So this is totally out of freedom of speech, and this person must be jailed. Morocco from Isikuma, thank you for your message, Morocco. That's a very interesting name, by the way. Bless. The President, John Mahama, and his family must take things seriously. The hatred and jealousy is too much. What at all, or what crime has this fine gentleman done to merit a call for his death? I'm shocked to the marrow for such unfortunate commentary by these lawless citizens. Sami in Adenta, thank you, Sami, and many thanks for always doing the watching. Good morning. All those on social media saying they will kill all high-ranking members in government and they are persistent, they should be arrested and charged for them to show all persons behind it. The president should also be mindful of those around him too. Atuna Armstrong sent this one. Thank you, Atuna, for your message. Mr. Host, a secular country full of charlatanic characters in both political and pastoral scene. How can we make a serious spiritual and socio-economic progress in life as a nation, seeking divine intervention and guidance in the scheme of things in a country where the unbridled greed, avarice and corruption becomes the order of the day, as if there is no tomorrow at all? That country and her citizens will always be conflagrated and consumed by certain force majeure, simply because we have all lost our inherent moral compass and fundamental values of integrity, intellectualism and professionalism. All right, thank you very much. Ernest Everlove Kwashi, always you do the watching. Thank you so much. Bless, this is treason. Oh, it's unfortunate. The unrecognized ones in the society are the ones who continue to do this. All right, thank you. Good morning. Bless, I'm enjoying the show from Tamale. Thank you so much for your message. Good morning. Those who have been arrested for threatening to kill the president should be made to understand that if you ride a lion to the hunter, you are likely to remain in the family of lions. Those politicizing the aircraft crash should realize that life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to experience. The souls of the departed gallant men shall haunt any person or group of persons who try to demean them. Death is painful. It's a bad experience, but not surprising because it is inevitable. The visit to the NDC headquarters by the General Secretary of the NPP is highly commendable. May the souls of the 8 gallant men rest in perfect peace. Baba Gomda from Kumbungu. Thank you, Baba, for your message. I'll read This one from Mr. Stephen Peng, who is a dedicated viewer of Pan-African TV. Good morning, blessed. The NPP is engaged in double standards. In one breath, the General Secretary is apologizing for threats that were issued by their thugs, and on the flip side, the youth wing is demanding the unconditional and immediate release of the 3 arrested bandits. Who is in control, the General Secretary or the youth wing? This is a party without a hierarchy. And Elder Stephen Peng, thank you for your message. I'll read this last one from Alhaji Hamza from Pig Farm. Good morning. I'm surprised that the leadership of the NPP party cannot differentiate between wishing for someone to die and a threat to kill someone. My brother, this nonsense must stop. I remember a gentleman, an NDC activist, made similar comments against Mr. Henry Kwesi, who was then the Interior Minister. He was arrested, arraigned before court, and jailed for 10 years. Today, we are talking about a threat made against the president of the land and his wife, and people say we should not talk. My brother, these people need to be taught a lesson to serve as a deterrent to others to follow. It is totally unacceptable, and this nonsense must stop, and stop now, because the attacks, insults, and threats against President Maame is becoming one too many. Thank you very much, Alhaji Hamza from Pig Farm. Let's proceed.
Thanks for watching. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time and say God bless you for the good work you are doing and continue to do. Please, if you have found this interesting, don't hesitate to hit the notification bell, like, and also subscribe for more videos. We have more unfolding story coming your way. Thank you, and stay tuned and stay blessed.
Dedi kama Maame PENDREAM TV ase. Now so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.